Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. I really appreciate each and every one of you who have clicked on this video. It does mean so much to me as a small content creator. I can't tell you how much it means. If you have not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment on your thoughts about what I picked up, because I love reading your comments. I love having conversations with you. All right, this is a makeup haul. Like I have said in a couple of my other haul videos of late, this is stuff that I bought over several months. So I think this is probably starting back in May. I think there's some things that I got at Memorial Day deals. It's been a while. Just trying to catch up and not do tons of hauls. I haven't been buying as much either. So the first thing I want to show you is a couple of makeup bags. This first one I got as part of, they're celebrating the 70th anniversary of Alice in Wonderland by Disney this year. And I ordered this from, which part? This is the Japanese Disney. So it is just a makeup bag. So as you can see, it has all of the characters on it. So you have Alice, the Mad Hatter, the White Rabbit, the March Hare, the little mouse, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, all of them. This was 1320 yen. I don't know how much that is, but I have a personal shopper. She's not a personal shopper, but she does buy things and will ship them overseas. So I was very excited that I got to get something from the 70th anniversary, because I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. It's kind of like my area of study too. I've written papers on it. The next thing I have is this bag from Sephora. This was a free gift with purchase. So it's actually really nice. It's like really padded. It has a couple pockets in there. And yeah, it's just a really nice long bag. Unusual. Don't have anything quite like it in my life. And there's a spider web on it. And then I have this guy from Lauren Conrad. This was like 40% off at Kohl's. I don't know, like it's becoming harder to find some of the Lauren Conrad stuff at Kohl's. I'm not sure if they're just like redoing things or what's going on. It's actually a set of 2 makeup bags. So you have these. They're attached. I didn't realize they're attached. So you have the smaller one that's like just a kind of oat color, and then you have the green one that's slightly larger as well. Speaking of Lauren Conrad, I did pick up one lipstick from her beauty collection. So this is the shade Rosette. I got one of these in an Ipsy bag earlier this year. I think I got the shade Shell. The packaging is just very cheapy plastic, but I do think it is fully recyclable. I don't think it has any other components to it, which was nice. And this is a really pretty shade. I am so excited to wear this, even though I know a lot of us are still wearing masks. I am, because I don't want to catch anything and pass it along to someone that I love. But yeah, it's a really pretty shade, and I'm wearing lipstick in videos and just around the house. Like, I still have been wearing makeup throughout all of this craziness. All right, next up is something that I got from Beautylish. I really kind of debated whether I should order anything, and I decided to do it. And I ordered the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette, and the first one that I got came broken, so I have the broken one here. And like the shades were shattered, the lighter ones, the ones that aren't creams. That's what I'm trying to say. So there are some beautiful colors in here. I do have the Bloom palette as well, and I love it. It's beautiful. I'm going to swatch these because I have been so good about not swatching anything, and it's kind of killing me, just to be honest. Okay, these are not what I was expecting at all. This one is this was like super light. Yeah, it hardly has any color to it at all. This is a beautiful like blush, and then the other two are like very much highlighters. It's very interesting. It's not what I was expecting. It's not nearly as pigmented or crazy colored as the Bloom palette, but I still think it's really pretty, and I'm glad that I got it. All right, next up are a few things that I got from Ulta, and they had a point multiplier and buy 2 get 1 free, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try them. So these are 3 mini lipsticks. 2 are from Tarte, 1 is from MAC, and MAC was doing the point multiplier, so I thought, you know what, I'll get multiple points on this and then get one of the Tarte ones free. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how brown this one was. I'm not going to swatch it because this is not a color that I will wear. This is the shade Whirl, and it looked more of a pinky shade online, and when I got it I was like, So this isn't a shade that I will wear, so this is going to be put like in a giveaway, sell something, I don't know, something will happen to it eventually. Now on to the 2 Tartes. These are the Maracuja Juicy Lip. I've heard good things about these. I've seen people who have already like gone through the ones that they got in their Ipsy bag. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try them. They sound really nice. I got the shade Strawberry and I got the shade Rose. This is what Strawberry looks like. Ooh, they are very soft. Oh my gosh. They are like goopy. Yeah, I kind of messed that one up so much. So be careful with these. Don't roll them up very much. This is the shade Rose. It's very pretty. Well, okay, yeah, I worked better. I didn't push it up like hardly at all. It's very much more of a sheer shade. So yeah, I'm excited to try both of those and being very careful with them because yeah, that one is a mess. I don't know if you can tell how goopy it is, but it's goopy. The other thing that I picked up is this brush from IT Cosmetics. This is the Flawless Flower Powder Brush. This was half price. Do I need another brush? No. Did I still buy a brush because it was pretty and it was on sale and I was like, I will totally use that because I love IT Cosmetics? Yes, I did. So this is what it looks like. It has a beautiful handle. It has little like flower petals on it, and the brush head looks like a flower. I'm very excited to use this to powder my face with because I do use an excessive amount of powder, I'm sure. But yeah, very excited about this one. Let's talk some purchases from Sephora. I've purchased way too many things over this past few months from them. First up, I got this as a free gift. This is the cream lip stain from Sephora. It's a Sephora brand. This was in the shade Rosewood. It was a gift with purchase. They were moving a store near me, and they had like, if you made like, when you went in, they handed you a scratch ticket, and this is the thing that I got. I'm not going to try to open this because it's going to peel off my nail polish. Like, it's already starting to do something to my nail polish. Yeah, so just enjoy the color. I'm not going to swatch it till I can figure out how to open it without ruining my nails. I have the hardest time with nail polishes as it is, and I'm trying to test like longevity, and I don't need something like that to mess it up, even though it's kind of messed it up just a little bit. Next thing up I got is this nude palette from Natasha Denona. This is the mini nude. I just decided I'm collecting all of these now. And then they came out with that smoky one, and I'm like, well, that's not one that I'm going to wear, and I'm not going to get the tropical because it's the same colors as the palette that I have. Like, the rest of these are either palettes that I don't have or they're companion palettes. They don't actually have an overlap in colors, which is very nice. Gosh, that is absolutely beautiful. Really great mix of shades. Like, this is a great traveling palette. You got a darker brown, you got a nice light brown, you got some beautiful shimmers in there. I can see myself using this one quite a bit. I know this is like a super convenient size for travel, but I wouldn't really travel with my Natasha Denona palettes. They are very fragile. I've gotten so many of them broken over the years. So it's not one that I would travel with, even though they are very small and convenient. Just something to keep in mind. All right, next up is just a refill of my favorite concealer. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I wear the shade Light to Vanilla. Like I said, they were doing their new store opening. They just moved from one location to another. And I was trying to get the bag for the free gift. I picked up this guy because I've missed this. I've been using other concealers This one is fine. I'm wearing Shape Tape today, but some of the videos I filmed all throughout the summer, I was not liking how I looked, and that's because I didn't like the concealer I was wearing. But this one is like my favorite, and I don't think I'm really going to purchase anything else but this one, even though it's expensive from now on. Okay, this next one is from Fenty. This is the shade Dragon Mami, M-A-M-I. I got this because I wanted the Angel Share and Roses on Ice samples, and I just decided to pick up a $7 lipstick. This color looks amazing. I really like the Fenty lipsticks that I have already, so to get like this really bright coral, like reddish coral, like not like a straight up orangey, this is really pretty. I'm very excited to wear this. Actually, this is probably going to be worn this week. Okay, with free samples, I got a sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is like the tiniest sample size. I thought it was so funny. Like, this is the giant packaging. Oh, there's also there's a little sample of the primer. I love the All Nighter primer. It is one that I love. So that's actually exciting to get both of those as a free sample. I know that seems silly, but I'm very excited about this. Then my birthday was in July, so I did one of these things. I got my free gift. So I decided to get the Rare Beauty. I wasn't really feeling any of the other ones. I kind of thought about Laneige, but I have several sleeping masks already that I need to, I haven't even opened yet. So I decided, I've heard so many things about Rare Beauty, thought I would try them. So there is a blush and there is a matte lip cream. I'm a little nervous about the blush. So this is the shade Adore. I'm just going to put one dot. I've never tried a liquid blush like this. I have had some cream blushes. So that's what it's looking like spread out. So that one dot really, I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn down my light and see if it shows up there. So that's what it looks like. I know then I look really dark and everything else looks dark, but yeah, really interesting shade for that. And then let's do the lipstick. This is the shade Confident. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Who sings that? What's wrong with me? Is that Selena Gomez? I don't know. I kind of know that song because it plays on the radio and in stores. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. I don't know how much I'm going to use the blush. Like, it's going to be definitely scary and a learning curve, but not too bad. Not too bad. I got this next one when it was on the website and it was on sale, and I wish I had gotten more than one because now it's not on the website at all, and I haven't looked at Too Faced, but I love this setting powder. This is such a good one. This is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. I love it. It smells like peaches. It sets my makeup so well. I'm very sad that it seems to have been discontinued. Too Faced, what were you thinking? Like, why did you get rid of this? The packaging is awesome. It flips up so that you can lock it. So good. Love this setting powder. Wish I had bought more than one of this because, yeah. What am I going to do next year when it's gone? Last purchase from Sephora was another thing that was on like 50% off, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to get it. I kind of was interested in it, and then there's been a lot of controversy over what's happening. Some people think that the brand is going under. Some people think it's going to be rebranded. Since they haven't announced anything at all, I think they're just going through a rebrand like other brands have done this year and in the past, where like, okay, I'm just going to say it. Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs did a rebrand a few years ago where they had like all of their palettes were at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they all were clearance out, and their blushes and stuff. And it's just because they changed things around, and I'm hoping that that's what they're doing. That's what I'm thinking they're doing because they've done that in the past. Anyway, I decided to get the Omega ×3. This is the Tan-Tastic Glow. So there's a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. That highlight is very dark. I don't know about that one. think all of those will actually work. I think that blush is like really pretty shade. I like the bronzer. I just want to make sure that as I'm trying to blend them out that I use the same finger so that I'm not cross-contaminating. Yeah, I think that will work. I'm very excited to have gotten this because I do love Marc Jacobs. I love the packaging. I love, this one is so pretty too. Like, it's kind of marble, but it also looks almost like coffee. I mean, I know it has like, it's part of their caffeine collection, but it looks really pretty. So there was 1 day or 2 days where Target was doing like 30% off, I think, of all of their beauty. Was it only 20? It was 20 or 30% off. And I've been really interested in the Jason Wu makeup line because I love Jason Wu. He is a fantastic designer. He's also a doll designer. Like, he's designed some fabulous fashions over the years, and that's kind of where he got his start, which is really cool. So I decided to pick up 2 things. I really like struggled because this aesthetic is not really my aesthetic, but I picked up the palette. What palette is this? Flora 9. It kind of was the most neutral, but I usually like more pinky shades, so I was struggling a little bit. It's very simplistic packaging, clear front. It's kind of like the soft touch, so that makes me a little nervous, like that it's going to kind of get gummy like some of the Nars stuff can. There are 3 shimmers and 6 mattes. Okay, so I think with this palette, you definitely, like, I don't know if they can build up, but they are very light. They are, I mean, this is like shades that I will totally wear for work, but it is pretty light shades, so I wonder how universally flattering this will be. That's one thing that I worry about with a lot of releases nowadays. The other thing that I picked up from Jason Wu is a lipstick. This is the Fluffy Matte Lip Cream in Honey Fluff. This was shade 01. Once again, I was a little nervous. Like, once again, I wasn't sure what shade I should go for. And so it was a little nerve-wracking. I like that when I can see things in person, even if it's just like seeing the coloring, because it does always look different than online. We'll swatch this way. Oh, that looks really pretty. That definitely looks like a shade I will wear, thank goodness. Yeah, so excited to try the Jason Wu line. We're getting really close to the end. 2 more stores. First up is Boxy Charm. So I did a video not too long ago about Boxy pop-up and things that I bought. And then I canceled. And for 2 months after that, they sent out things that you could shop, add-ons or pop-up or whatever sale was going on without a subscription. So I did take advantage of that 1 month, not the second month. I picked up, this is why I took advantage of it. I was really looking forward to this Natasha Denona palette. This is the Ayana. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ayana, maybe? Anyway, I know these are all ones that are in other palettes, but I don't own any of these palettes. I don't have the Glam palette. I don't have the like green palette or the, I can't remember what the other one was. Anyway, I don't own any of these palettes that these shades are in, so I was excited to get a Natasha Denona palette for $12. I believe that was the price. Since it didn't have free shipping, I did pick up a second thing because I could either pay $6 shipping or $12 to get a second eyeshadow palette and get free shipping. Or maybe it was $13. Anyway, it put me at the free shipping. It is the Ethereal Bloom palette by Artist Couture. Like, the packaging is so pretty. You know, the little angels on it, the flowers, the columns. Thought that was very nice. And then inside, the palette is pretty too. It's, you know, has that ombre look to it. And inside you have 8 shadows. Pretty mix of shades. Ones that I think I will probably wear. Let me swatch this palette and then I'll swatch the Natasha Denona palette. Okay, this hot pink felt really rough. Like, you know how sometimes mattes are really soft and creamy and some of them, they just feel like kind of almost sandpaper. That was what that one. But holy cow. That's the first swatch, that first row. Wow, that pink is poppin'. Kind of have a feeling that pink one might not be considered eye safe in the United States because it is just so, and my pinky is just a little pinker than the other fingers. Okay, so that pink is definitely the brightest. The purple is very, very pale. You can barely see it. The blue showed up really nice, that turquoise. That's a beautiful shade. And like, I think I'm going to get some good use out of this. I can see myself using this in the spring. I can see myself using this in the summer. I think the shades are really pretty. I'm excited to play with it. And I like that it's like a magnetic. I don't know. It's unlike any other palette that I have, but it's very pretty. I'm excited about it, which sounds silly, but I am. Okay, let's look at the Natasha Denona palette. This is what all of the shades look like swatched. I love the Natasha Denona formula. The mattes are really creamy. This one I went in a little hard and I had some fallout with it, but I think that was just because I got a little too aggressive and was too excited about the shimmer that was next to it. But this one is like this weird, like greeny shift. It kind of reminds me of something that was in the mini retro palette. It's very pretty. I'm very excited. I do think this is another one that I will definitely use. I don't know how much I'll use this one, but I can see myself creating looks with the other four quite a bit and using it as a work palette as well. We have come to the last item. It is from Too Faced. Yes, I should know better. I bought this knowing that I was disappointed in some of the other palettes that I've gotten, but it was 50% off at Macy's and I had Macy's coupon for my beauty box, so I got it for like $9, I think. Anyway, it was cheap. It's so pretty though. Like, look at the shades in there. I wish the brown was a different color, but it's so pretty. So let me swatch it. It is the Too Faced Be My Lover. This is supposed to smell like roses, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you don't like roses, this smells like roses. Like, I don't get it unless I'm like put my nose right up to it. It's also interesting. It says it's a doll size eyeshadow palette, which is kind of cute. I take back what I said about not smelling it unless you put your nose in it. When I put my fingers in it, I could smell it. So beware of that. Here is what all of the shades look like. You have some very, very light shades that these two are very light. They're going to be a great, like in the crease, not crease, but under the eyebrow, they're going to be very light there. You have some pretty shimmers. They're okay. This one is kind of lackluster. I feel like it's not really as shiny as the other two in that row. The pink is very pretty. I'm very impressed with it. It is a little patchy though, if you can see that as I was swatching it. I know the color's off, but I hope you can see that it didn't swatch evenly. Like it's kind of crumbly and it's going to have more fallout, I feel, than the rest of them. I don't think it's a bad palette. I am excited to use it. I have several 4for4s that are coming up this fall, so this might make it into one of them. We'll see. But yeah, that is it for the haul. It was kind of a long one. Lots of things to swatch. That's why I decided to do just a makeup haul, just because it was kind of fun just to talk about makeup. Let me know how you are all doing. Let me know if you've gotten any new makeup purchases, made any new makeup purchases lately. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.